Hi, my name is Myra Chibber. I'm 9 years old and I study at Gilliland Elementary School. Today I will read to you my poem, Winter. White and cold all around, it is winter in this town. Not a single leaf in sight. Tall white trees, what a beautiful sight! Ears listening to the jolly sound, round snowflakes falling to the ground. Thank you.
My name is Melina, and I'm going to read two poems. The first one's going to be Tangy Turtles, and the next is PB&J. Tangy turtles are very sweet. I think they are good to eat. When they are in my mouth, they are very chewy, and they can also be very gooey. Dear PB&J, I like you the most because you melt in my mouth. And you have such a sweet smell. You make such a good combination with anything like jelly, crackers, ice cream, and what's it called? Apples, and English muffins. And that is why I like you the most.
Hello, my name is Skribblers. I am 12 years old and I'm in 7th grade at Iroquois Middle School. Today I'm going to be reading an excerpt from a novel I am writing titled Life in a Nutshell. Thank you for listening. I've always wanted to write books, children's books and novels specifically. Every year in elementary school, my librarian, Mr. Books, would invite an author to come to our school to do a presentation about their life and what got them motivated to become an author. And that's when I knew it. That's what I want to do in life. Well, actually, wanted. As I've grown older, I don't think being an author is such a good idea anymore. I mean, I still like writing, just not as much as I did when I was younger. Now, the fact that while I'm older, I have done much more things that I've noticed to be much more enjoyable and that have caught my attention. I haven't talked to you much about me yet. Let me tell you what I'm like. First off, you need to know that I am very, very, very clumsy. Anyways, I have black skin and my hair and eyes are a really dark brown. In fact, they are so dark that up till I was 8.5, I believed my hair and eyes were black. But what about my family? Well, my family looks a lot like me, except that my sister, Adama Ramsey, is albino. Though I called her annoying earlier, she's actually one of the coolest, gorgeous, most kind people I've ever met. She gets bullied and teased a lot in school. She only ever tells me about it, though. I think she should go to our parents, but she keeps saying that they'll probably just tell her to not let it get to her, that it's nothing, or not to worry about it. But I know they still care. My mom's name is Ada Ramsey. She's the oldest out of 4. She works at Seaside High and there as a social worker. She always tries to get Adama and I to talk about our school problems. Though I know she's a social worker, I'd rather have my school social worker talk about my problems instead of my mother. On the other hand, she tells the best stories from the kids she works with. One time, someone cried so hard, they puked. Gross. My dad's name is Jafari Ramsey, but unlike my mom, my dad is the youngest of 3. The reason our last name is Ramsey is because my grandmother married a white man, which is not that common around that time. And the last name of the man was Ramsey. Anyways, my dad runs a small catering business. He started it a few years back, after he was fired for being black and speaking his mind. He isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, so that's when he started the catering business, with a little help from us, of course. If there's a wedding or a big party, he even lets my mom and Adama and I come help. Thank you.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The universe is filled with these colors, isn't it? It's true, it is. But more important by far is the color gray. It is a combination of polar opposites, two ends of a spectrum meeting for a compromise. This color should be predominant and on the rise, but instead we criticize those who can see both ways, those who are a mixture of rival beliefs. We are made to choose a side, love ours and hate the other. But why would you want to be one when you could be a mixture of color? On their own, these sides will never be whole. On their own, they poison your thoughts, feed you misconceptions which become your perceptions of reality. They chase you into narrow-mindedness, conform you into something less when you could be more. If only you stop to look the other way, listen to what people have to say, maybe then you could be a little more gray. After all, even yin-yang, the epitome of balance, contained two sides that made it whole. And these two sides held a bit of the other, coinciding in harmony. Isn't that the goal? So hopefully now you see there's so much more than black and white, wrong and right. For in life, to truly understand both sides, we must be a mixture. We must be gray.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Mishra. I'm in 3rd grade. I go to Gilliland Elementary School. I wrote this poem for Skribblers. I hope you like it. The name of this poem is Wonder of Reading Books. I hope you like it, so I'm going to start. Wonder of Reading Books. Reading those books in my hands. My lips moving while reading those words. I could read anywhere, just hand me some books. Reading books is like a dream come true. Oh, books, so many kinds. Picture books, chapter books, mystery books, and joke books. My favorite are chapter books. Reading books makes me happy and joyful. I hope you liked this poem, and thank you, and bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Chava, and this is my currently untitled poem. Today, cases rose 111%, a number so big it doesn't even compute. So how do I know everyone is taking the steps to rid us of this virus, this thief? Lately, only innocence is incarcerated while a criminal loots this world of goodness. I did everything I was supposed to, stuck a needle in my arm, put that cloth around my face, and tried to bite back my tongue when they all disobeyed, because that's what I did. It's what I do. I bit back my tongue, kept that mask on my face, because when the fabric was lifted, it all might just pour out of me like a glass of lemonade, tricked me into thinking it was healthy, marketed sugar-free, but stinging from the sour, and stripping my throat of any humanity. I tell you to sip from the glass because when I bite down on my tongue, I can't drink anymore, can't feel anymore, can't do anymore. It all just goes to waste. I sit with a broken tongue, feasting only on memories when I am well enough to open my lips when they are not swollen from the punches my conscience gives my self-esteem. When my ears ring with shouts about reaching out and I ask for connection, as if I am hunting for berries among the patch of confidence already picked clean by everyone amongst me. But it didn't matter because everyone was at home tethered to their screen, our connection obliterated by the fruit given to Eve, whose lips were never swollen, whose tongue always pink. It always seems that just when the stitches come out, it is no longer okay to talk about their time inside me, when only their presence could mend me, and when I was fractured, splintered, and someone else entirely. So how can I heal when I can't even say it ever hurt?
My name is Sarah Marie White. I'm 11 years old. I go to the Bethlehem Central Middle School, and today I'll be reading my piece that I wrote in one of the classes called I Am a Wonder by me. I am a wonder, a laughing, smiling daughter, trying to weave light and joy through all of our conversations. I am a wonder, an outspoken, thoughtful writer, hoping to inspire with my words as much as I've been inspired by others. I am a wonder, one of my longest running projects, trying and improving, picking myself up when I fail, constantly ending and starting anew, becoming better in the process. I am a wonder, a free-spirited, dreaming child. I wish and scheme like any other, yet I am still a wonder. My spirit's dreams are different than yours. And you know what? That's a good thing, because you are a wonder too. You are a wonder, a smiling, loyal sister, a creative, annoying brother, a hard-working, supportive mother, a patient, protective father, a kind, proud friend, any type of family member, any type of chosen family, whoever you are, wherever you are. Hear this. You are a wonder. We are all wonders. We are all wonders, living, experienced people. We are all wonders. We create and we speak out. We hope and we make hope. We light sparks and we follow them. We are wonders, laughing, crying, thinking, trying, failing, improving, every one of us different. We are all wonders, every single one of us. And we always will be. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Melissa Young, and today I'll be sharing with you a piece I wrote called What Are These Animals Doing on a Winter Day? I step outside my front door, breathing in the cold winter air. I scan my snow-covered front yard as the wind blows through my hair. The scene is peaceful and quiet. As a squirrel dashes into sight, I start to think about what the wildlife is doing around me. My mind trails off after the little gray squirrel. It may be now scurrying up a nearby pine tree, dusting off snow from the branches along the way. It crawls into a hole inside the bark, where another squirrel awaits him. They cuddle together and fall into a well-deserved nap. Now, I'm noticing this little house sparrow. Its brown wings remind me of hot cocoa. My mind pictures this little bird flying briskly to a dense tree, where many other of its kind perch. The brown sparrow's friends scoot over on the branch, making room for it. This flock of sparrows huddle together to find warmth on this freezing winter day. Tiny white snowflakes start to fall down. Huh? What's that in the snow? It has ears. It has a furry little face. There's a little rabbit hiding beneath the snow. The white snowflakes blend in perfectly with his fur. I picture this little creature joining its family underground, where their home is. The rabbit's den is covered with foliage, mainly grasses and leaves. Speaking of being underground, what other animals are hibernating right now? Perhaps a hedgehog. Maybe there are some of them in a deep sleep underground right now. Hibernation is when animals, including these prickly friends, go into deep sleep through winter. They don't eat much during this period, so I have a feeling these hedgehogs will be scavenging for food when they wake up. There is more wildlife around you than you think. When you see an animal on your morning stroll or patrolling your deck, what do you picture it doing? Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my writing.